Hi, today at Garfin's Creation we'll be making this super light, crispy and delicious prawns papad. They also call as prawns crackers. It's so simple to make and you can hear the crispiness of it. There is no kneading or no steaming of the flour. It's very simple and easy to prepare. So make these prawns papad now and enjoy them with any of your dishes. Ingredients are mentioned in the description box below. So let's start with the recipe. So to start with, here I have taken half a cup of Sabudana, also called as Tapioca pearls or Sago. I have taken half a cup of Sabudana and I added half a cup of water to soak it. I'll be soaking this overnight so it gets nice and soft. So here it is. The next day it is well soaked. Even if you do not soak it the entire night, make sure the sabudanas are well soaked and nice and fluffy. Make sure to soak them for at least 3 to 4 hours. So here you see it is well soaked and had absorbed all the water. To add the prawns flavor to this papad, here I have taken 3/4 cup of fresh prawns which are cleaned and deveined. After washing the prawns thoroughly, we'll be making a paste out of it. So I'll just put it into a mixie jar and just grind it and get it back. So here after grinding it, you can see I have made a nice fine paste out of this prawns. I have not used any water for grinding this prawns as yet. Now into the same jar we'll be adding the sabudana which we have soaked overnight. Now we'll be grinding both the ingredients together so that we get a nice fine paste out of it. I would recommend taking a bigger jar for this. So to get a smooth paste, I'll be using some water to grind it. Here I've just added a little water and I'll just grind it and get it back. Now I'll empty this into the same pan which will need to be stirring it over the flame. So I just put this into a pan. I had to grind this in 2 batches as the quantity was too much. My jar was too small. If you find any lumps here, you can put it back into the jar and grind them again. So here is the rest remaining of the paste. As I said, I had ground them in 2 batches. So into this we'll be adding some more water. I'll rinse the jar with some water and put it into the pan. Don't worry about the water quantity, I'll be mentioning that soon. So I'll rinse the jar twice so to get all the good stuff into the pan. So now into this I'll be adding some more water. And I'll mix it really well so that there are no lumps left. I won't be adding much spices into this papad. You just need to enjoy the flavor of the prawns in this. So I'll just mix this well. And to this, to season it, I'll be adding 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And also half a teaspoon of chili powder. Just to give it a little spice and a little color to this prawns papad. You can add more spice or even avoid the chili powder. I'll be mixing this thoroughly. Now coming to the water quantity, as I've told, I had used half a cup of water to soak the sabudana. This is the half cup which I've taken the sabudana and I've soaked the sabudana in this half cup. So if you're going by the half cup measurement, you'll need to take 6 half cups of water for the entire recipe. So you can use 6 half cups or 3 full cups of water. That includes soaking of the sabudana, grinding, rinsing and adding the rest of the water to make it into a paste. So now it's time to cook the paste. I'll be stirring this on medium flame for about 8 to 10 minutes. You need to keep stirring this continuously as it might get stuck down and might get burned. As you keep stirring this, it will start to bubble up and start getting thicker too. And you see, it starts getting a little bit translucent. Keep stirring this and you will notice it starts bubbling up. We need to continue cooking this till it reduces a little more and it becomes a jelly-like of consistency. So approximate for 8 to 10 minutes, you need to keep stirring this on medium flame. As you pour, you may see it's like a jelly type. So here you can see the consistency. So this is ready. Now let's make the papads. Here I have taken a little thicker plastic and I'll just be pinning it onto a board. So I'll be putting this board out on my gallery. I can move this board easily and get it in at night too. If you get direct sun into your house, you can just spread the plastic directly on the ground and then make the papads. So once the papad mixture is ready, we will immediately spread it on the plastic sheets. You can make big or small papad or any shape depending on your preference. After frying, these are really going to get larger in size, so I'm just making a little smaller size. Spread it not too very thick or not too very thin. So here it is. I have made all the papads and spread them on these boards. I put some clothes clips for the boards so that the plastic does not fly off. So it's now time to dry them. Dry these papads for at least 2 days. Here I have placed the boards all on my small gallery. And since I get sun just for 3 to 4 hours in the afternoons, this took me 2 days. So this is on the second day. You can see it is almost half done, but still a little bit sticky. We'll give this another 1 more day to dry off completely. So now, after 2 days of drying in the sun, they come off easily from the plastic. If you have access to direct sunlight, it might even just take you a single day. And if you feel the below part is still a little wet, just flip them and give it a little more time in the sun. We really need to get this really very dry and crispy so that they last longer. So these prawns crackers took me 2 full days to get nice and crispy. Here you see the prawns papad are nice, light and very crispy. And the shine on the one side is of the plastic. So these are not wet and completely dry. So now let's fry them. Fry these prawns papad, you need to heat the oil really very hot. Just drop them into the oil and within a few seconds they fluff up so well. They are nice, light and airy. And they have all the flavors and the goodness of the prawns in it. The happiness you get of making your own prawns papad and enjoying them whenever you want is so really wow. You can see how easily they fry up and they get so light and crispy. Here I have fried some and stored the rest of it in an airtight box. So now let's check out the crunchiness. So enjoy the flavors of prawns in this prawns papad or crackers and make them this summer. I hope you all like this recipe and do show your love by subscribing to Garfin's Creation. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon again in the next recipe. Till then, take care and bye-bye.